Alright, my name is Agustin. I'm a data analyst at California Watch. My history is, I went to American University to get a master's in journalism without realizing that you're supposed to work at your school paper, work at other smaller journalism shops, and work your way up in the industry. So I very much needed a job, and because I needed a job, there was a need for technical skills in journalism to analyze the million record data sets that exist out there, to do things like mapping, and so I was fortunate enough to end up at the Center for Public Integrity, where I worked with Derek Willis, Aaron Pilhofer, and Daniel Latham, and they showed me the way in terms of the skills I needed to acquire to be successful as a data journalist and a data analyst in journalism. And really, they kind of showed me the real power of this is to have reproducible results, right? Like if you're working in a database and you blow something up, instead of having to go back by hand and recreate things, I can have scripts that recreate it. If it's a campaign finance database or contracting database, and I can, very, very quickly reproduce what I did off of the raw data, the raw materials, and rejigger analysis. And so you kind of see how much more efficiently you can work. You can see how much more accurate your results can be. And those are kind of the gateway drugs for picking up these different skills, like with scripting, whether that's in Python or Perl, PHP, whatever language you like. An example of how this can help us work more efficiently and do powerful stories is our seismic safety project on shaky ground. When you're looking at maps on the order of like 10,000 schools, right, and then trying to overlay that with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other maps that show liquefaction zones, landslide zones, fault lines, it becomes real hard to do by hand. You can't really do it by hand. So if you can unleash computers on this, then you have a chance of analyzing things on the order of 10,000 schools and hundreds of maps, and then be able to focus in your reporting to find the really good examples and to kind of quantify the problem about how extensive these construction projects are sprinkled throughout our state that are potentially putting kids at risk. So that's, in a nutshell, I think, what I do and why I picked up some of the technological skills, I guess.
What do you love of this work?
I love telling stories. I mean, I think in journalism, what we do is we just help people understand their society better, right? Whether that's where do I go for a good restaurant, what band's playing, or is my kid in a good school that's seismically sound and can withstand an earthquake. And so I think that part of that process is sifting through these documents, sifting through this electronic information, finding the good nuggets, helping quantify the problem, and then tell people more about the society in which they live.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.